You remember how you told me your favorite food was fettuccine? I'm gonna make your favorite meal on top of me.
Are you definitely his queen? I'm his queen or his dope.
I can food stamp. I will be working with them in the near future on my own series.
Hey, when people lie, do not lie.
I feel like I gave too much. I gave too much of my time, my talent, my all. I gave too much for it to be, you know.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Door. And today we are here to do another highly requested video, which is a roly-poly deep dive / expose. She's been in the headlines a lot lately, both good and bad, and I'm going to break down her start, her come up, and why I think some of the fans are sick of her. Before we get started, two announcements. This year, me, Malik Taylor, Party Next Door, The Unpopular Party, I'm nominated for not one, not two, but 3 Boss Babes Awards. Woo! So the Boss Babe Award are awards that are given to black creators, especially to creators that's on their grind. This is my first year invited. So for this to be my first year invited and nominated is a blessing. I am nominated for Best Media / Blogger of the Year, Boss Babe YouTuber of the Year, and Boss Babe Influencer of the Year. So voting is open. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. You click that, voting is open to March 1st, 1 vote per device. Thank you guys for just taking time to recognize creators like us. You never know how the people will react to your content. I'm just glad win, lose, or draw, we're still here. Also, shout out to Hip Hop Bling for keeping Unc up to date. I guess they said if I'm gonna be an influencer, I have to live the life of an influencer. So they sent me this $600 Cuban link. This is a lot of pressure. I'm like, oh my God. They also sent me this $800 bust down watch. Do you see that? I said, I am scared of me. They sent it to me and they told me to tell y'all to check them out. Please go to hiphopbling.com. And if you got the funds to ball out, you know, use my code Malik20, you'll get 20% off. But that's what I have on my little outfit today. This is what the kids is wearing, right? Hold on real quick. You see, it's a sweatsuit. I got off of Boohoo. You see that? With the shirt, with the Cuban, the hat. I got this from Amazon. So this Aunt keeping up with the kids. You know, you kids and your fighting demons fit. All right, y'all, enough of them announcements. Without further ado, let's just get started into my thoughts. So before we talk about ROLLIE, we have to talk about the woman, because ROLLIE is a character, but who is the character behind ROLLIE? Well, ROLLIE is played by the woman Gia Mayhem, and she is a 31-year-old woman from Las Vegas. And like the rest of the people on the Baddies cast, she is a mother. But I read online that said she had her child very young, when she was like 14 or 15.
David, get your chicken Alfredo. This is my song. Tell the DJ to turn it up.
And as we all know, and what ROLLIE has stated on the show, her father had passed away. So that's a brief look into her background. Now, as she was getting older, you know, she has a child, she has to do things to survive. And as she was trying to make a name for herself, she became a stripper / a dancer. She used to dance at this place in Vegas called Little Darling.
Strip club, I used to dance at Little Darlings. Oh my God.
And I pulled the page up on Google. Oh, I know they got down, because the first thing I see when I pull up Little Darling is in big, bold letters, totally nude. Oh, they had a time up in there. Now, take into consideration her background of being a dancer, it makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure like a lot of you all, you've seen that viral clip of ROLLIE dancing around an Alfredo sauce on the Jerry Springer Show.
What's your name? Gia Mayhem? Gia Mayhem. Here's Gia Mayhem.
Well, it's good to finally meet you, baby.
Yes, most definitely.
I have a surprise for you. You remember how you told me your favorite food was fettuccine?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Today, I'm gonna make your favorite meal on top of me. Jerry, can you bring out the fettuccine, please?
Yes, fettuccine, please.
Now, Now, most people was disgusted by that and they was like, oh, where's your self-respect? But it was the thing that she was already a stripper, so she was knowing what she had to do for a check. And not to speak for her, but I'm just painting the picture in that time frame. It's like, look, I done did Stranger for Worse. I'm about to be on Jerry Springer. This is a TV platform. You know, we didn't have streaming services. You had to land on one of the big networks. And she's like, look, I'm on a big network. It's Jerry Springer. She probably thought that was gonna be one of her big breaks onto TV. But it actually did lead her to be on TV. So you probably think right here that was a perfect way to segue into the Zeus era, right? Wrong. We are gonna get to that, but before she was on Zeus Network, she was on this talk show called Face the Truth, hosted by Vivica Fox. I don't know what Face the Truth was. Hold on, let me Google it real quick. Okay, Face the Truth was a talk show that aired in 2018, and it was a panel of women. Features real people with real problems, both large and small. Nothing is off the conversation table. So Gia/Rollie's sister brought onto that show because she felt like as her sister, she needed to dress more appropriately for her size, and that she needs to stop acting unhinged. Check this clip out.
She says her sister Gia is taking her sexy Instagram too far. So Angie, what concerns you most about Gia's online interaction?
Oh, she has men all over the world putting money in her Cash App. There's a man in Texas that's trying to send for her and her son.
First off, let me say this. I would never, ever take my son to live with a dick.
They gonna sit up here and put this girl in them old lady clothes.
Says her.
Now, anyway, that happened. Now we can segue into Zeus Network because 2 years after that little talk show, she landed on Zeus Network. And how we got introduced to Rollie, she was on season 1 of One More Chance. Now, Chance was a man who he has been looking for love since I was in school. I mean, I used to watch him and his brother Real. I remember seeing them fight for love on I Love New York. You know, it was down to Tango and Chance. New York with Tango. And then at the reunion, Tango left us. She was, I should have chose you. We saw Chance on I Love Money. Then I saw Real and Chance look for love on Real Chance of Love. Chance didn't pick nobody the first season. The second season, he did pick somebody, but because they never had a reunion, it never aired. Oh, that's a perfect side video. Now, for the younger generation that may be like, oh, what happened to Real? Well, Real unfortunately passed away a couple years ago. Yeah, he had colon cancer. It was really sad. Like I said, I might do a whole throwback season of all VH1 shows one day on this channel. I think y'all might like that. And then Chance went off the grid, but a lot of people don't know this, but Chance had been pushing this Chance a Love show for the longest. How do I know this? I just was nosy at the time, and I used to always keep up with all my favorites from I Love Money and stuff like that. There's been a working title, Chance of Love, that they have been trying to shift to big platform, but it's just no major network will pick it up. So this is something they've been working on for a minute, but finally it made its way to Zeus. You have to understand, Zeus at that time was doing all these love shows. TT had popped it off, so this was a perfect transition to reality. With that, you had a whole bunch of gimmick-like characters on there. You had a whole bunch of like Grandmama, She-Ra, who was in WWE now, Nakia Lyons, Mangina, and the girl that they always would call a man. I forgot her name. But yeah, and one of them characters was Gia. So when she first made her way to Chance and them, she introduced herself and she showed herself. The first thing they called this girl was Rollie Pollie Snack Meal. And they was hyping up because like you are the first person in reality TV to have like a full name.
I'ma snack at you in a minute, okay?
Big Snacks, that's my name.
Rollie Pollie /snack. Rollie Pollie snack meal?
Rollie Pollie Snacks Meals. I'm like, man, he don't have no cut cards.
You're the only person in reality TV history with a full name. You got 3 names, not just 2 names, but 3.
I like it. I'm a hang with a daddy.
And at the time, I kind of was like, well, I think they're just only using Rollie as a joke because they just sends like a send down. You know, here you have the big girl and she on here and she's been hyped up for the way she eats. She's been, you know, big girl that yells. But if she like it, I love it. You know, obviously she's okay with it. She was rolling around in Alfredo sauce. So all of season 1, that is what she was known for. And it was kind of like interesting to see the dynamic between her and Chance because Chance will always be like, ugh. She'll always be like, you know what, I can't get no loving.
Rollie Pollie, get your ass down here. Roll on down here. Roll on down. Came up in here, man, with all your snacks and sweets and thought you was just gonna butter me up like that?
No.
Then I come down the stairs and look down off the thing just to hear you and see you yelling at Mangina. You know you shouldn't be fighting Mangina. This is not like you against Mangina is not really a match. You'll flatten that damn dude, man, and leave him just a gina.
I really would.
And next you know, you eat him like a damn 99 snack meal.
No, I don't want to eat.
snack while you got a C on your breast.
That's for you, Chance.
Look like some of you take off the refrigerator.
At first season, she got into it with like Yodeler and some other girl, but she ended up going home because New York came back and she was in charge of the elimination. And this is kind of where my knowledge of reality TV comes in. I feel like I'm rambling, but the reason why Zeus let New York be in charge of the elimination, because that is how it was supposed to be when she came back on Flavor of Love. If you don't remember, a long time ago on Flavor of Love season 2, when New York came back, the whole thing was I'm in charge of elimination.
Not only am I in charge of this elimination process, there will be no last minute changes of Flav saying, you know what, she's staying. It's 100% me.
But Flav was like, no, I'm in charge of it. So this time around on Zeus Network, when everybody got free game, New York was in charge of sending 4 girls home. And she sent home Shira, ROLLIE, POLLIE, the girl that keeps saying look like a man, she wasn't a man, and the other girl, she was light-skinned. Yeah, but even with that sit down with New York, you know, ROLLIE pulled out some snacks from her like that was her gimmick.
Pretty much. He's having questions about. I have a problem with that. I knew that was gonna come up. I was gonna eat in my house, my home. But too big, I get food stamps. Okay. I make my own money, so anything that he needs, I got. Like, even, I keep my fucking freezer in my deep freezer full, in my second deep freezer, in my cabinets, in my pantry, and shit, my room.
So anyways, fast forward, the reunion happened, ROLLIE is fighting, and then it is announced that One More Chance is getting greenlit for a season 2. Now, ROLLIE was a fan favorite at this time. Everybody loved ROLLIE, so she was brought back for season 2. And season 2 popped it off, boom, same antics. She's the one fighting, yelling, cussing. Her wig is always off and just need a snack.
Are you gonna jump me? We're not. Are you gonna jump me? Because they was moving closer to me with them big ass heads, and I'm getting scared because I'm like, I'm about to be stuck in a Grand Canyon. So I just went into survivor mode. It's up. Back up. We're not doing that. You really trying to do this?
And I remember she had that little alliance with Wop Wop in the beginning. Her and Wop Wop, you know, they were them. But as the season played out, it was the same dynamic. Chance didn't want ROLLIE for real. Like, ROLLIE thought, she was like, y'all don't understand what we have going on behind closed doors. But Soulja Girl said it best. Are you his queen or his joke?
That I'm the queen. I'm his queen and I'm the queen of. You sure? So are you definitely his queen? I'm his queen or his joke. Did you even have dinner? Like, did you even eat your dinner? No, I didn't have dinner. Why you ain't have no dinner? We had drinks. We had a good time. When a man don't care for you to eat, you know something. You sure? Maybe because I don't need a meal. You do. He knows he gotta feed you. He knows you're gonna be hungry off rip. I need a meal. A meal. Now,
also from On That Chance, it was a cool dynamic because we saw the friendship and alliance begin with ROLLIE and Slim. Slim was on season 2 of One More Chance, and yeah, you wanna know who else was on season 2? Bad and Bougie. And Bad and Bougie kind of had some more, but you want some tea within the video? Okay, come here real quick. So you remember how I've been doing them exposés on Zeus and saying how like Liam Palmer ain't innocent and Janisha is now innocent? Yeah, Bad and Bougie went on the no jumper, and it was no jumper. She went on the no jumper, and she was like, she was sleeping with both of them. She was like, Janisha is born in bed. That's why Chance was mad. If I'ma find the clip, I'ma play it.
Wait, you work with him?
He's like the Black Harry Weinstein. We gonna talk about that.
We might as well bring that up too. Wait, let me ask my partner. What you mean? He does great business.
Listen, he does great business, but he also does shady business, okay?
Like
he promises people things in exchange for certain things.
Weinstein is a high bar.
Wait, hold on, bro. Wait,
Yeah.
we ain't comparing Lemmy Plummer no Weinstein.
I'm just saying, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
What do you really? Wait.
Yeah.
The Lemmy
But I'm
I
sorry,
know
I'm a boss. You can't talk to
promises
me
you,
some
he
type
tells
of
you,
way.
I'll pay you this, and then it depends on the situation.
Absolutely.
He might give you a bonus.
Absolutely. Everybody. I'm gonna tell you, everybody. I know a lot of things.
What you talking about?
I know a lot of things.
Why would you shoot Zeus down like that?
Excuse me? Because I don't give a.
That's a successful black man's platform.
It is a successful black man's platform, but you shouldn't use your platform to open up other platforms. It don't go so.
What's other? Wait. Let me married. They got a beautiful
I'm married now. Listen, my husband know everything. And there is nothing that was in the dark that he don't know about.
Wait, so you were on a show on Zeus before?
Absolutely, yeah.
What show?
One More Chance.
So you saying he approached you inappropriately?
Absolutely.
Lemmy.
Absolutely. I went to go have a business meeting, and our business meeting ended up, he's like, can you meet me at my house instead of the office?
Well, he might have just wanted to meet you at the house.
No, sweetie.
Maybe wanted to
Are
show
you
you his
basing it
garden.
off that?
No, sweetie. No, definitely not just
Maybe
off
he was
that.
running late.
Not just off that.
His wife was gonna be home.
Listen, the wife was involved too.
Involved with what?
We'll talk about that later. Cut the check. You have to cut the check for
we might as well
this
talk about it right now because it's shit, you gonna bring up my ex's.
Wait, Libby's your ex?
We had a situationship.
Oh, Chris.
Y'all dated?
No, we didn't date. We had a situationship.
See, this is weird because she's telling me he was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And now nephew telling me that was your ex.
He wasn't my ex. Let's keep it clear.
I him too, but I would be wrong if I didn't mention that.
I don't play that.
I would be wrong if I didn't mention that.
Every time he had to see me, he had to cut a check.
Excuse me.
I don't play
I would be wrong if I didn't mention that Stunner Girl said something quite similar when she was here.
What happened? Would you like me to tell you the bed sheet colors?
Did you make love to her?
Yes.
How was that?
Boring. But I did it because I had to make him happy. It's a difference, you know. I wish I didn't have to.
You did it because you wanted to.
No, I did it because I had to, because I wanted to have a better career.
That's some tea within the video. Now, at this point with One More Chance, it's pretty much a wrap. He pulled the same dynamic. You know, he didn't pick nobody. He didn't pick not Bad and Bougie or Soldier Girl, and Rollie was eliminated. The reunion was crazy. Rollie was fighting. What's that girl? Grand T. What's her name? Grand T. She hit that girl when she was in the bathroom, and then she fought Wop Wop. But it was like, at this point, Chance, I don't think nobody trying to see you look for love no more. You just too indecisive. You know, I'm 26. You've been turning down girls since I was 6. We don't want to see it no more. But Rollie is still fresh. Rollie is still a fan favorite. So, at this point, Baddies ATL had premiered. And Baddies was this thing that was supposed to be like this big spinoff from Bad Girls Club. And here they are coming back. Baddies ATL flopped, so they had to kind of pull out some things from the arsenal. How can we outsource? How can we make this where everybody wins? So Baddies South started to introduce not only old BGC girls, but they also started to introduce like influencers like Ann, people from other stuff like Krishan Rock. They gonna outsource from some previous shows. So Slim from One More Chance Season 2 and Rollie from One More Chance Season 2 was put on this season. And Baddies South was a season. Everybody was excited to see Rollie. Everybody was excited to see like what was gonna happen, what was gonna get into. It was a moment that happened in Baddies South that is still have yet to be topped to this day. Baby, that brawl between Jayla and Krishan and Slim and Rollie.
You threw a water bottle at me last night for no reason. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all wanna do somebody up?
Rollie guys take this opportunity talking about some what's up? Y'all not gonna jump her and y'all not gonna tag team nothing. You got a problem. What's up? Like, handle your issue with me because these hands can go either way.
Because you was talking about her and now you dick riding her. Let's go. Let's go, bitch. Let's go. What they say? You just talking about this bitch?
Yeah, baby, that was crazy. That's still not top to this day. But Rollie got into it. She fought Ann, and then she fought Natalie. So Rollie got into it with Natalie, and Rollie and Natalie little beef was nasty. Now I'm talking about Natalie was like, you're done, because Natalie always like, this is my show. So she's like, you're on my show. You done messed with the wrong one. You're fired. Thank you for your services. Even that whole reunion, Rollie and Slim, they was fighting the whole reunion. Natalie was yelling at Scotty, when I move, you move. And it led up to a moment that is still talked about to this day. And this is why I always say Janisha is not innocent. That girl knows exactly what she's doing. This is when Rollie announced, she did that promo. Okay, she did that promo and she was like, you know, I'm getting older, I'm about to hit 30 and I'm just putting a lot of things into different perspective. I want more for me and that's why this will be my last season from Baddie. And she said, I'm going on to do more stuff. And what did Janisha say? What did it? Say it. Rollie said, nah, I don't want to talk about it. Janisha said, say it. Rollie said, no, I don't want to talk about it. Janisha said, no, say it. Rollie said, well, I am going to be having my own show with the Zeus Network.
It's funny. Say it, bitch.
Oh, well, I don't want to get in trouble.
You can say it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You telling me?
Yeah,
Okay,
say it
well,
because we gotta wrap it up.
Well, I did sign, a contract with Zeus. I will be working with them in the near future on my own series.
Congratulations.
And I'm excited for that.
Congratulations.
So,
that messy ass Janisha, messy. She know exactly what she was doing. That's why I don't let up on Janisha, because she's sneaky. I know girls like her sneaky. Anyway, Rollie did this whole stuff saying how she was done with the network and she was ready to move on. She was also doing lives too at the time, like just little comments saying how she wanted more, but she was still also pop up for stuff. Like she popped up for the Baddies West audition and then it popped up, you on the show. So now people are like, a girl, I thought she said she was done with the show, but she back. And not only is she back, but But girl, you not what the kids say. You're not standing on business. Now you cool with the same girl you was just whooping on all season, and now y'all besties. And they always try to pull that we grown woman stuff, but I feel like a grown woman would be in that predicament to begin with. They would know how to just have a conversation. In a sense, it was like people was pulling Rollie whole card. And when Baddies West was out, it's just she wasn't painted in a good light. Now they're saying she a bully. You know, her and Stunner Girl was going at it. What else was she going at it with? She was going at it with so many people, I can't even keep up. All I remember is that reunion when, you know, her hair was looking like this. It's not funny. That run she did to DJ Scott, that's not funny. But it's just like Rollie at this point, she has always made a name for herself. Big girl that's yelling all the time with her wig off. Also in that Baddies West thing, I forgot, piggyback real quick. You know, she's kind of, her and Slim kind of started not being cool no more. It started being some running like they not cool, but yet you hear cool with Natalie and Slim not back on the slow. Slim done, and you and Slim supposed to be like this, but you back on the show and you kicking with Natalie, and now y'all,
I'ma just say this, no, I don't talk to her anymore. And when people really use you for anything, like it's sad. Like, my feelings is hurt, but it is what it is, you know. Some people are stuck in their ways. Like, people don't understand what relationship, what I had to really go through, you know, with her off camera, but I would never bash her name. I would never say anything bad about Slim. I always have love for her, but the things that I had to endure, I can't do it no more.
What happened with you and Rollie? Nothing happened. Don't ask me. I don't know why people go on the internet and say what they say. That don't got nothing to do with me. My loyalty stand on what my loyalty stand on. I ain't got nothing to say. And I still have not spoke about this person one time. And the same comment keeps coming up every time. Like, I don't give a fuck. Genuinely, I don't care. I am moving on with my life. Nobody gives a fuck about what y'all are talking about. Genuinely, I don't care. I swear to God, I don't give a fuck. Like, I swear to God, I have been quiet for so fucking long. So quiet to the point where, like, bro, I don't even care to even say anything at this point.
that's why people like trying to pull a whole card. Now I will say at that Baddies West reunion, she did say some stuff that I still say to this day. I do like that one friend. What she said, girl, shut the fuck up when grown women is talking.
Shut the fuck up, bitch, while grown women talking. Shut the fuck up while grown women talking, bitch.
And no, do not lie. I hate when people lie.
No, Iggy, I hate when people lie. Do not lie.
You know, after that, Stunner Girl started putting it out there. She was like, girl, where's your show that Zeus Network is not gonna give you? That they was just stringing your leg along. And Rollie was like, I am getting my show. Stunner said you're not getting your show. I do want to mention during this Baddies West era, Rollie was doing a lot. She put her hand in music. She was releasing music and she was performing it. But I also remember Rollie quit Zeus Network. I remember that live. She just said she's been given a lot and she can no longer be patient. And it's, once again, time for growth. It's time to do new things. This was kind of like at the completion of Baddies West.
This is it. I feel like I gave too much. I gave too much of my time, my talent, my all. I gave too much for to be, you know, not giving a bitch what she needs. So it's a wrap. I've been nice too long. I've been nice way too fucking long. And exactly, it's called growth. I felt like, you know, when I did get on the network, I was 20-some years old. It was fun then, but now it's not fun because now, you know, will be make it a whole year since I announced that on the reunion. So that's why I said way too long. I don't wait. I don't have no patience. I don't have no patience. I don't have no patience for nothing. I think I have too much patience, especially the shit that I've been enduring while working.
So it's like somehow Rollie is always quitting, but she somehow end up back on these shows. But I'm gonna touch more into that later on in the video. So then Rollie did the unthinkable. Rollie got surgery. So Rollie proceeded to get this, what she get, a BBL or just some lipo on the chin? But she did the unthinkable. She had surgery while she was still awake.
Because obviously, you know, you did give them a little tiny preview of the belly.
And to whoever is watching that is very dangerous. Don't do that. You know, a good surgery procedure, they should always give you something, put you to sleep, make it safe. Stuff like this, it's just cheap. And that's not safe. Let me just say this, because Goals is playing a very dangerous game, because when they did Rollies, they did a whole roly-poly special, a no BMI limit. That is ridiculous. That is unheard of. Now, mind you, if you got the money, they'll go up in your body and just do whatever. But a good doctor is going to tell you, no, you need to lose to a certain amount, you know, get 30 pounds off you so your heart can be in good health, because there's no point in taking you all that. Well, I guess it don't matter, because they're not putting you to sleep. But Goals are the same people who, Goals is the same people they gave to what's her name, to Zeke. She did a video talking about somehow she having a transformation. They did her. You know, now they're working on Charles and Miss Netta. And I think what they're doing is they have this thing where they contact a lot of influencers, from what I hear. I can keep my ear to the street, but they'll contact a lot of these influencers and be like, hey, you know, we see you doing what you're doing for promo. We'll give you a free, you know, BBL. We'll work on your body for free. Let me say allegedly, because this is all alleged, but a lot of big influencers are who they are working with. And I guess it would make sense, because if they're trying to get their name out there, look who we worked with to, I guess, try to put some validity, I guess. But let me tell you who else they worked on. Miss Scarface. Scarface went to Goals to get her BBL, and she got some lipo. From what I saw, no recovery time. She went on that table and she hopped up, went to the Baddies East reunions and was fighting all that. Scrolling on Twitter, and what I see, pray for ET. Update, she going MIA because of her health. Talk about some her organs and stuff. I'm just saying, that's why you have to be so mindful and careful, especially when it comes to your body, because you can't always go for the cheaper or free option. You have to do your research. And I'm not saying Goals is the reason, but if 1 and 1 is there, 2 gonna come about somewhere, right? So everybody swore up and down that Rollie new show will be documenting her weight loss journey and just going under the knife and what that whole procedure was like. But it's 2024 and nothing has happened. And the thing is with Zeus, if they want to put a show out, they'll put it out. They're very quick with how they do it, but we're gonna come back to that. So then Baddies East is here. And Rollie is still the judge, and people are really not feeling how she is. People are really not feeling her energy, her attitude. They're saying she's being really mean to Biggie.
I'm Brenda. I'm from the Bronx. I do hair, I do nails, and I also am an advocate for BB.
What makes you ready? You gotta be quick.
You're an advocate for what?
Wait, no, hold on.
BV, TV?
No. Domestic violence. I help
Here.
It's not your turn.
It's really not.
I'm sorry. I went through that. So that's why I gave you my bad.
Baby.
That's why I gave you.
Let me tell you something.
They gonna finish talking, but you gotta have.
Damn! Oh God! No! You gotta sit the down! I don't care! Stop talking when I'm silent! No, that's the because I'm not gonna keep playing with y'all!
Domestic violence! So I liked it. That's why I gave it her. I have the right to say something too.
I don't
It's okay.
Where's the beginner out here? Because I'm tired!
She's an advocate for it. I said something and I liked it.
I don't care!
So you act like you just the girl who in charge, and Rollie's like, yeah, I am. I was supposed to be the host in charge of all this. As for Baddies East come out, Baddies East is still going on as I'm recording this video, but it's just been so much stuff. They sick of Rollie. She even got into it with Suki, and what Suki said, I know what's between them and STD. Let me not talk about STDs, child, because y'all still on my head for that BV comment. Let me correct myself while I'm on a public platform. BV is not an STD. I know I did a video the other day where I was talking about Scotty and Liam Palmer sleeping around, and you know, from what Stunner Girl was saying, we have to take into consideration if he is spreading, you know, chlamydia and stuff like that. Maybe that was something that could have thrown her pH balance off and give her BV. But BV is not an STD. Let me say that right here. BV is not an STD. I've done my research, even though, you know, it can be triggered by some stuff. Some stuff can trigger it, like just your laundry detergent or washing your body parts. So I just want to make sure that I do not upset any BV warriors. Hey, BV is not an STD. Anyways, while Baddies East is going on, Rollie got into the point where fans cannot stand her so much. They put a whole petition out there, a petition to take Rollie off the show because they are sick of her. Y'all know me, I be reading my little psychology book, so I love to bring a psychology nature into this. What, Lo, so you think you smart because you sit around reading Google Facts all day?
Just because you read Google Facts all day, you think you know something?
Yes, but here's my thing. Just from a psychological standpoint, I think, why did Rollie go from being one of the most loved to one of the most hated? My theory, she reneged. She reneged and the public saw her whole card. Meaning, she wanted to leave the show. She wanted to branch out and do other things. And she thought by this point, when we talking about Baddies South, she thought by this point she might have made a name for herself, but the sad reality is she didn't. The sad reality was it wasn't really much she could have done outside of Zeus Network. It really wasn't like a thing where a mainstream network and someone's gonna pick her up. You know, she's only known for fighting and yelling. And she's not really known for any other talent. Like, yeah, she can do some club booking, she can do like some promo, but eventually that runs out. And I think that was the sad reality. That's why she had to stay on the network, because that's the only network that was gonna pay her and keep her name into rotation. And I always said it before, you know, when it comes to that character, if Tanisha really couldn't make it mainstream at that time, and she had all the backing behind her. I mean, a consistent host of BGC on a major network, you know, Oxygen she's being pushed through. If she still wasn't able to really and crack through mainstream, still have to go back for Zeus, and then how could, but that's no disrespect to Tanisha, because Tanisha just been on House of Villain. I believe she won, so she cracked through some. See, because Rollie truly did want to grow, and she really did want to elevate. Because I feel like playing that type of character, it can get tiring. Like, fighting all the time, that gets draining. Arguing all the time, it gets tiring. That's why I always say all them girls on Baddies East, they look like they need a Pedialyte. I think Natalie and Zeus basically broke it down to Rollie and was like, look, right now, you better off just having us as an ally than an enemy. Like, they probably told you, we're paying you X amount for 3 weeks of filming. Where you gonna find that money at? Where you gonna find that type of money at? Fashion Nova ain't gonna cut a check like that. Yeah, you could do some bookings, but where the longevity in that? She had to stay on Zeus. Also with the show, when Rollie said out her mouth, I don't know if you can put, but when she said out her mouth she getting a show, I said she's not getting a show. It's kind of like a toxic situational ship. You got a person being loyal to you without giving them a title. So why would that person just magically just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm gonna do right and be with this person? No, they're able to get their cake and eat it too, because they've already shown that no matter what I do, you're going to be loyal to me. That's kind of like Zeus and Rollie. They get to have this joke character in a sense, and a send out. Rollie-Pollie, season after season. She get to eat, yell, fight, cuss, and do etc. in exchange for views and a bag. Yeah, in that situational ship, they could be like here and there, you know, I love you. I wanna be with you and make it sound good. Zeus can always tell. I can hear Leon Palmer now, yo, Rollie, you so funny. We got to get Rollie a show. We got to get Rollie a show someday, because she funny. I can hear them hyping Rollie up right now. Rollie, you bring so many numbers. The fans love you. I don't know, we might have to give her a show one day. Hyping her head over false promises, but never any real intention behind it. I just felt like they was never gonna give Rollie a show, because that's just a standard without any gimmick to it. Like, people are not gonna really want to tune in just to see Rollie in her day-to-day life. I could be wrong, but unless she fighting for love with some joke characters, unless she doing something outrageous, why would they give her a separate show and she can just do the same thing on Baddies? And then just like a toxic situational ship, they can honestly do whatever to whoever, because they have no loyalty. So if you talking to somebody and you see that person just be with somebody else, take as much as that may hurt, take please all bets off, because we don't have a title. It's the same with Zeus and Rollie. It don't take much to film these shows. It don't take much to push them out there. See, Krishan and Blueface got a show just like that, because that was a toxic train wreck just ready to be monetized. Now Blueface got a promo for a show looking for his next rap queen.
Beautiful day at Zeus today. It's a beautiful day at Zeus today. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Yes, the newest, the most original female rap artist that we can find.
Cause it's a toxic train wreck that's gonna be destructive, and you can monetize that. Rollie by herself is just not a big priority, because that train wreck of monetization can be monetized on Baddies. So why ball out when we can just keep her on Baddies? And to just keep that hope alive, they'll tell her little stuff like, Rollie, you in charge of the audition. Rollie, we're gonna give you a team. You're gonna be a captain on Bad versus Wild, just to kind of like, cause that's quick and everybody wins. She gets to act like Rollie, and we get to navigate into different formats. But Rollie on Zeus and in life is only as marketable as she portrays. And Zeus knows she's kind of the attention that people are laughing at versus laughing with. And that's why I tell people clout is a hell of a drug. Gotta be careful with how you introduce yourself to the world, because yeah, if you come on the screen rolling around in Alfredo sauce, then that's what people are gonna stick with. Look at Mia Khalifa, right? Mia Khalifa, I'm gonna say it real quick, but Mia Khalifa, she was only in the adult entertainment industry, I wanna say for like a couple of months, but yeah, she has such an imprint with that. Like, she is known worldwide for that. She's been trying to shake that image for the longest. I would give her that, although she has done her own growth, although she has done her own, you know, podcast, just how she's trying to reinvent herself, it's still gonna be a good portion of the world when you say, you know, Mia Khalifa, they're going, oh, I mean the corn star? that's just how they was introduced to her, unfortunately. Gotta be careful of your reputation. But Rollie, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope by the time this video is out, you know, it might be some indication of your show. I love to be clocked. If not, you just gonna be forever known as the girl who cries show. Y'all also love it when I do stuff in WWE terms, so here's the thing. I'm gonna break it down in the WWE language, okay? Rollie came onto the scene as a babyface. Rollie was face, she was over with the audience, but that gimmick got old. And what do most people do when the gimmick go old? They have a heel turn. Well, let me say this. Sometimes before we turn you heel, we gonna throw you into the tag team divisions, and that's what Rollie did. Rollie and Slim got into a tag team, and they was 10. So they was working together, they was doing good, but then that team broke up. Rollie turned heel on Slim, and Slim, she got released by the company, so you know she's in the indies now. But yeah, Rollie turned heel. Rollie just turned heel, and Rollie know a little bit about WWE.
Shira, she's now a WWE wrestler.
Okay,
she signed to Triple H. So
yeah, Rollie is not a face, and the only way Rollie can turn face is she has to do something where she helps out somebody or stop being looked at as a bully. But you know, Rollie is a heel, and I think she's doing in kayfabe, she is doing amazing heel work. So clap to her. I mean, hey, y'all booing. But this is the baddie world, not the WWE world. In WWE, you would have had a match with Charlotte Flair in Hell in a Cell. In baddies, you gotta fight at the reunion for your life. So that's just what it is. I think another reason why the fans are kind of sick of seeing Rollie, because it's the same thing over and over again. But you know, Rollie's at a point where I feel like she's a little bit more confident. She's getting the big head, like, you know, she's hanging around Natalie and them. And to the fans, they don't like that. But to be fair, like I stated in my Scarface video, you know, her Rollie actions, as we've seen in this whole video, is the same stuff that she's been doing since One More Chance, and she's always been praised for, yeah, Rollie, don't let nobody talk to you sideways, you the queen. She done got the big head, and sometimes with the fans, they don't like that, but the general public and fans, they can be so fickle. They'll like you one day and dislike you the next day. So I think that's one reason. And you know, she just started picking fights with the people that was likable. Like seeing the same girls season after season doing the same thing, like it gets tiring. Like I think the fans just be like, look, we want to see something new, we want to see something fun, we want to see somebody, you know, refreshing. But all right, y'all, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think about this video on Rollie. Do you agree with what I have to say? Do you like Rollie? Do you dislike Rollie? Does this video help you see her in a different light? Put it in the comment section below. I be liking my little psychology fact. I told my mom, I said I might go back to school and get my master's in psychology. We'll see. But that's all I have for you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. And don't forget to vote. The link is in the bio. Yeah, don't forget to vote. Okay? Bye.